What is going on, YouTube? This is your boy Ligo One Half and Duo, and I am here with just another Ncast like talking about some direct, which was some news of this week. Which, but number one, of course, off the top is the Nintendo Direct that just happened yesterday. So, if this is basically a solo podcast, we have if you want to check out other people's thoughts about what's going on, if you're part of the usual community, you could go check out Dr. Feelgood's podcast. Yesterday we had majority of people from Mr. Red Fox, Dr. Feelgood, and many more talk about their thoughts about it. And I think maybe tonight you also might get a little one from Jay and other people as well about their thoughts. So I'm gonna dabble in it a little bit. Just give me 1 second here. Let me set myself up correctly. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's make sure that I have the chat open so I can see it. What's going on, Torelli 3? What's going on, Contrarian Bastard? What's going on, guys? All right, so let's get into the direct. Let me see. Give me a second here. Okay, back to what I was want to go through. Bingo, right there. All right. I want to make sure I'm sharing what's going on here. All right. Look like everybody's in. So people's always like coming to the chat. What's up, guys? Let's get into the story at hand. So, first of all, I want to say this. I'm one of the few people, maybe. So, like I said, yeah, people. This is my thoughts of. I never had a problem. I never thought that the Nintendo would get rid of the 3DS or discontinue 3DS stuff. There wasn't. They have stuff coming out still. Still think I have changed my mind to thinking I ain't gonna change myself. I'm gonna get it. So I am gonna get up the sports game that came out, the sports mix for the 3DS. Just been a little busy, of course, playing other games, but I'm gonna get the sports mix for the 3DS. That is very intriguing to me. Of course, you have next month. I think you have Echoes, of course, and so on. So I never thought that they would. I think the 3DS is going to go on until next year. Unlike other people, I never thought that a Switch is going to take over the 3DS because Switch is more fragile than the 3DS. 3DS is more. I think that again, one, they don't want to get rid of the. It's easy to develop games for the 3DS. Two, it has a highest install base from the 8th generation of console, and it's more sturdier than the Switch in that regard. So that's one of the reasons I thought of it, that it would never, most of the money side, they're not going to lose. They're not going to give up on that platform no time soon. So with that said, let's go through the Nintendo, the highlights for the 3DS. So right now we got oops. What the hell? Okay, thank you. So we have, of course, Hey Pikmin, the new game, the 2D platformer, puzzle platformer, which is I am very interested in this because this is a unique style of Pikmin. As I play, I have to tell the truth. Like I am late to the game. I played Pikmin on for Nintendo Land, and I liked it. And then I played, and then the next thing you know, I played the Pikmin 3, and I like it. I might go back and pick Pikmin 1 and 2, but I'm looking forward to this because it's something different. One thing about me I like is I like different stuff. I do like that. Sometimes there's some stuff that won't intrigue me because I'm human just like anybody else, but this right here is pretty cool. I like it. It's coming out July 28th, and I'm liking the amiibo. I'm liking the Amiibo. Let's see how that works how that works out. And of course, we're gonna get more information about what the Amiibo is done. So we'll see how that works out there. So I have that's a game that I'm looking forward to as well. So we have Ever Oasis. Now in this one we have basically they add a little bit more story to a little bit more detail to the story. As you're trying to make sure that your oasis is the last oasis and you're working with a spirit so you can finish the finish the help her build your town. So I am keeping my eyes open for this one, seeing what's going on and see how it's going on with it. And it's coming out June 23rd, so that's not bad. So that's so you got game coming out like very quickly, bam bam. So let's see how that works out for me. But I am intrigued, and that's some instant stuff, but we'll see about this. Now Monster Hunter Stories, that one does intrigue me, and I think I am going to pick this one up. When I saw the trailer, it did intrigue me, and I was like, oh, is this going to come to thing? But I'm happy that it is coming to the 3DS. See that it's turn-based. Not really a turn-based per se person, but I like this. I like the first trailer that he showed. It was pretty cool how he was trying to get the egg and he went through all that stuff. So I'm thinking it has its own it has a story to it. It has something deep into it. So I might jump into that case and enjoy what's going on with Monster Hunter Heroes. Now you have Yokai Watch. Now, point taken, I'm not going to deny it's not something that intrigued me. But if it's doing this and they're doing all this certain stuff with it, that means this thing is selling like crazy, which it is in Japan, which is more for people who like this. This is what I like about Nintendo, that they have these different games for different people. They found themselves a market that if you're a Pokemon fan and you don't like this, that's all right. There are enough people out there for it to warrant different types of games. The third in the game. So I'm liking that they're finding Nintendo again. Everybody always say about no new IPs and all that crap. Well, there's an no IP right there. Just like you should jump into it. But nobody really talks about how, if it's not their cup of tea, they don't talk about it, which is kind of messed up. And I don't like how that's set up like there. Now, this one right here, I am very intrigued. I saw this with on the UK shop, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna jump into this one. So I'm liking this one. RPG Maker, I'm liking it. I'm down with this one, and I might be so. Keep an eye out on this. I might make my own story for those out there who are going to get it, the demo maybe, whatever. But I'm going to make my own RPGs like this. And me and Anissa was talking about a story about last night, which was funny as hell. So I wonder if people catch on to that. But this right here, I am going to pick up because just, Mario Maker didn't scratch the itch. Sorry, Sprite. I have the game. I still play once in a while, but nah. Mario Maker didn't scratch the itch, but that RPG Maker, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that and see what comes out of that. Then you have basically a ridiculous game that was in Japan last year. They bring it over to America, which is not surprising. I won't be surprised if this game does way better than a lot of people thought it wouldn't do, because Nintendo has a weird way of getting into certain, like I said, including with the Mii's and stuff. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, we don't got no Mii's or whatever." Like Nintendo has a weird way of getting certain games into certain people's brains. So Mitopa is coming out later this year, and people are just. It might get into your brain and you might like it. For those who got Mitomo or anything on the 3DS, so this might be a way that they put a good game in your mind and you're like, all right, this is how it's going to be. And then of course you have Fire Emblem Echoes, another pickup for me because I played Gaiden, the original game, and I like it. So I like to see what they did different in this game. I love Alm. Like, I hope that we get a chance to pick his spoilers a little bit, but I hope you can pick up his Dread Knight costume. I mean powers, and use it in this game the right way. So, and I try to get this. I gotta say, dag nabbit, try to pick up the special edition from on Amazon. But that thing went fast. That thing went quick as hell because I would love to get a special edition. I didn't get on. I wasn't quick enough to pick it up. So, here's what it is. So I'm looking forward, of course, to Fire Emblem. I still need to beat Fire Emblem Fates. I still need to beat the Fates Birthright because like I said, I'm gonna end of Conquest. I don't know how much I gotta say. I'm gonna end of Conquest. I gotta get into Birthright, and of course I gotta beat Revelations. But the Fire Emblem is coming out like rapid fire. Holy crap. Non-stop. Then we have Kirby. And we have Kirby, of course. They basically taken the two games that was on Planet Robo and it made it extra bigger. That's basically what I said. Like they expand upon it. So you go pick this up on the eShop. Because I played this for Planet Robo. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a little puzzle thing to a little thing to it. So if y'all want, I mean, I don't know if they give a price for it, but it was available. It was available yesterday. Yeah, I'm kind of half asleep, so I want to check that out myself on my 3DS, which I have not picked up from since this year. And there's another game right there. There's another one they added in that's from Planet Robo that has uniqueness to it, and I have no problem playing as well as that because it's. Sometimes you might need a little mini game just to hold you over while you at it, like what do you call it? You at a bus stop or you at certain places. They're just a little quick game, could waste a couple minutes at a time, so you have fun with it. So I like that in that regard. And of course, you have that saying this. Now this right here is my sleeper hit of the 3DS. I like Box Boy. When the first game came out, I enjoy it. The second game, I have to get into it because I didn't beat the first one, but I have the second game. And seeing what you're doing right now with the new moves and stuff, like I saw when it was in Japan, the Japan Direct early this year, like this is my sleeper hit, which I like. And now that they're bringing it to, of course, to this side of the world, you can pick it up really quickly. Bye Bye Box Boy is the next game that's gonna be picked up for me. I just love the new moves and the puzzles. These are creative puzzles. House Laboratory, you did a great job in doing this. And I like how you got a demo version of the game so you could try it out. Now you could teleport, you could telekinesis, you could use rockets. It's like, man. The way that these guys make the puzzles, I'm liking it. So that's another game that I am going to pick up by the end of this week. I am going to be picking up because that's my sleeper hit. Now, of course, everybody saw that the Zelda amiibos are out. If I had to take my choice, I would love to pick up the Link one and the Twilight one because since Twilight was at the time my favorite Zelda of all time. So I will like to pick up the Twilight Link one. Skyward Sword one doesn't look that bad either. It really doesn't. I like the Skyward Sword one. So, but I know it's like I said, I know what I gotta do to buy it. So like I said, I'll get it. So I will pick these up later on because I know it's gonna be that store exclusivity stuff, and a lot of people don't like it, and I agree with them. But that's where you have connections, man. That's where you have connections. Along with that, now with that said too, that's why I'm picking up, like I said, also my same connections I'm going to use for the other amiibos. Now for me, I want to get there's two amiibos right there's three amiibos in that set I want to get. I do want to get both Bayonettas. and I want to get the Cloud Advent amiibo. That's that's the three amiibos I will get out of that set that I like. So, and that's coming in July, and it already GameStop already have you get this stuff at the Cloud amiibo at GameStop. So I think, well, I know Cloud you get from GameStop. So yeah, there's already done got pre-orders going out and everything to get those amiibos. So now the amiibo rush is on again, even though people were saying, yeah, it's a fad or whatever. But for some reason, I bet you these are gonna be hard to find. Like right now, all the amiibos that people say was hard to find, you could go to the stores and Best Buy and find them without no problem. But these are gonna be the ones that people want to get. So hey, that's what's gonna go on in that set. So with the 3DS, like I said, QB Box Boy, RPG Maker. I'm gonna pick up. That's for sure. I'm gonna take a look at the Kirby one, and Dragon Quest Story. I mean, I'm not Dragon Quest Story. Monster Hunter Story. Yeah, I like that setup. That's what I like. Monster Hunter Story. I like that, so I'm gonna be checking that out as well too. So, yeah, double check here at the. Let me see here. You mean Tawachi Life? No. Oh, okay. You mean like Tawachi Life? Hmm. Yeah, Mitoma looks dope. Like I like that. Like I said, I like the way that they have a chance to do something. That's what I like about it. I like the chance that they have. That again, Nintendo finds ways to get even though Codename Steam didn't sell that well. Again, there's a lot of people out there who did try to play that game and enjoyed it, and I'm one of them. I'm even though we got bad reviews and people didn't want to pick it up, I picked it up and I enjoy Codename Steam. I wish you could have. I hopefully hope Nintendo does a second one, but if not, it is what it is. But that game was, I like Codename Steam, and like I said, that's why I say they have the more you have different genres and different games, the more you spread your cast your net to catch more fishes, and that's what I like about Nintendo. Have different types of games. What up, Kwame and Chu? So I'm looking forward to the new CWA game. Yeah, yep. I want to see what the new Kirby game looks like. What up, Josh? Let's see. Santiago 316. Hopefully, Xenoblade 2 makes it to release this year, but I'm not getting my hopes up. I kind of wish they push it back. If I have to be honest, I kind of hope they push it back so you don't get washed away by all the other games. But the crossover between those is not that much, but still, more people will buy Mario more than they'll buy Xenoblade. So I'd rather push it back to maybe like February or March next year, where he has no competition to really like water down the hype of the game itself. To my point, but again, I'm not. If it does come out this year, Santiago 316, that'll be cool. No doubt about that. I have nothing against that. Then you have, let me see. Well, I never want to say that because I hate that word. Like other Nintendo games, it's like crack. Emo Cloud. Whatever, Sprite. Whatever. No Ever Oasis. Oh, I said that at the beginning. Ever Oasis. It's. I'm gonna keep looking at it. I'm not saying it's definitely not whatever. It's like you have games that you're gonna buy, then you have games that you're interested in, and then you got games that kind of pique your interest, and then you got games like, it's not really for me. That's how it is in my situation. Unless you can get Xeno 2 before the holiday season, I don't think they'll release it anywhere near Mario Odyssey. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, but we'll see how that works out. Well, we'll get to that point sooner or later, contrarian. Let me get to that point. So that was the 3DS stuff. Emo equals Advent Children, not the original one. I know what you meant, Sprite. I don't like the design for the original one. I like the design for this for thing. That's my taste. I'm not saying you have to like it. I like my I like the taste of seeing Cloud with all this with the leather. It just to me it looks cooler that way. I like Avid Children. I have it. I have the original one and I have the Blu-ray one with Avid Children. You know, I have the other one. I have the two of them because I did like the movie. I like it. So it's pretty cool to me. It was a cool exploration of Tifa. And I like to see the scenes at the end when you're fighting on a motorbike, you're going 60 miles per hour, 700 miles per hour on the bike, and you're fighting with a big sword on a bike and stuff like that. So I like the movie. It was very enjoyable to me. Yeah, it's all right, Terrell. Like I said, it is. Like I say, is right now. It's in my peak right now. Like, I'm liking it. I want because again, I wouldn't have no problem trying something different. So if I see enough more stuff that's cool with it, then I will be like, yeah. Our Children Cloud, good design. I think you mean good design. Tell personality. Yeah, got what you're saying. That doesn't apply to me, but it is what it is. So let's go into the Switch one now. And so right now, basically, I'm just like I did with the 3DS one. I'm gonna go through all this stuff, and then I'll check the comments back after that. So I'm going back to this. So let's look at the Switch highlights. Okay, now Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Hey, I know like I said, some people are on the fence on that and not buying it or whatever. Hey, that's y'all. That's cool with me. I already got this pre-order, ready to rock and roll whenever it comes because this just like I said, I have a digital copy on the Wii U, and make this basically. If a game is good, I like to have a physical copy. So, yep, I am gonna have. I am gonna have physical. So this is basically my physical copy of the game, so I can help support the company that I like. So I have, like I said, I have a pre-order, ready to rock and roll. I won't be surprised there'll be some DLC and stuff added into this thing. So I want to bring up one point right. I want to bring up a point right now, though. And again, I'll point this out before we keep on going. In the Switch, I see, and before we keep on going, the Switch has a lot of online centric games. Now, again, I'll say this again, like I said in my video before. If Nintendo goes the route, because again, I didn't ask for it. A lot of maybe some of you guys didn't ask for it, but the local minority, the vocal minority, made a big enough noise. And then and the sad thing about it, some of these same vocal Nintendo YouTubers you guys see are bitching now. Oh, we gotta pay for services now. I'm like, you sons of bitches. You were the one who asked for the son of a gun, and now you want it. Now you don't want him to do it. You say, oh, Nintendo, get up into 2007. It's 2017. Nintendo. Well, shit. Let's say it's 2017. You want shit done, whatever. Now, I don't care for the voice chat. Never have. Never really did care for it. Not even when I had friends. Don't really care for it. As most people who are part of my know me in real life or know me basically through gaming, I'm not an online centric gamer. Not really. So I hope Nintendo does not. I still hope Nintendo has a non-subscriber and a subscriber. But even if they don't, okay, let's go with the like I say Xbox and PlayStation. $5 a month. I can't. Again, if you guys stop, if you don't eat lunch or breakfast, you have enough money to play games. If that's what you want, again, I am not going against that, but I think Nintendo will shoot themselves in the foot with Splatoon and Mario Kart if they do not have a non-subscriber, so people could just play games for the fun of who don't care about the online stuff. for the online features. Don't care about the extra stuff. Don't care about. They just want to play the games with people just to keep the game active, because that's what's kept Mario Wii, Mario 7, Mario Kart 8 going for this long. You don't need to have. This should be on just non-subscribers part of it, because looking at it now at the bottom it says online services required. Online service required a Nintendo account. Starting in the fall of 2017, some online service. No, what? I wish you could. Some online service will be required. Some online service will require a paid subscription. Online service available limited locations. This says some online service, so I'm hoping it goes to the non-subscriber part and subscriber part. That's what I'm thinking. That's why my video about that long time ago talk about that stuff, and I hope Nintendo is smart enough to do it that way. Because again, I just don't. But anyway, to keep it moving, let's say this game to see the be 1080p and of course the battle mode and stuff like that. Like, yep, waiting to see how this works out. So this game is already instant buy for more. And maybe I will start do some tournaments and stuff just for the fun of it in the future. Once I think maybe some time close to like like fall or somewhere. I think a lot of people has already gotten enough of the game, so we could do this. So Mario Kart Deluxe 8 is a buy for me, okay? Now Street Fighter 2 Final Challenge. I am intrigued by this game, and I would love to play the game. So it's up there with close to a buy. The thing is, I'm gonna wait about a month or a month later, just in case. Something about it's Capcom. I'm kind of leery when it comes to Capcom, so I'm gonna wait for them when it comes to the Street Fighter, because Street Fighter just had this bad reputation with these guys. But I would love to play the game and have it. Really don't care about the Hadouken mode because that's going to be into the virtual. It's going to be on VR. I don't see it, but this right here, I'm down with this, and I will be purchasing it, but I won't purchase it no time soon. So it won't be an instant buy for me. I just want to see if it's running good, no problems. Capcom don't put none of their shenanigans with it, and then I'll buy it. Now, this is another thing that Nintendo does a lot. This is not for me. This is for people out there who like it. This thing has been a killer in Japan more than Nintendo ever thought it would have been. Minecraft is selling like crazy in Japan. Their estimates they had low expectation for this game, but for some reason people in Japan love this. Now there are people in America love this too. I'm just telling you the outstanding news about it. So it's not for me. I don't think I'll ever buy it, but there are people out there who do like it, and I like how Nintendo took the time to put in the whole Mario theme in there, and you can have your fun with it. So, yep, I give it to them. That again, another game that brightens the horizon for those who want it, those who need it. They could go ahead, Nintendo Minecraft Switch version. You could take it on with you now. Have fun with it. This right here, I'm down with this. Now, I love Final Fight. I love Blazing Star. Like the Neo Geo is coming. Like, and then again, World He Was Perfect. They have Neo Geo SNK is coming full force with their games. Now I have that for the 3D for my. I don't know. You know what? I am gonna pick up Mark of the Wolves. I gotta pick because I have my Dreamcast. I love to have a backup. I love that. I got a CD for the Dreamcast. But Mark of the Wolves, I am going to pick up and put it on my Switch. So, yeah, I changed my mind. I'm going to pick up that. Kingdom Fighters 99 is already out. So, Neo Geo got some games on the Switch I'm going to pick up and enjoy this. Now we have Sega Sonic Forces. For me, Sonic Forces basically just look like a generation, Sonic Generations 2. We're going to see how it looks. Everybody's liking the whole graphics. I like this right here is what make me think that I might like it a little bit more because the 2D section with Sonic 2D. So I like that. I might, and then of course this right here looks more like Blaze the Cat to me. I can't see the tail or nothing, but that look like Blaze the Cat. But I will keep my open eye on Sonic Forces. Sonic Forces, and not really again that kind of game. Like I said, I love Generation was good. I enjoyed Generation. I got it for the 3DS and I got it for PC. And Forces, it's up into the okay. I might check it out. I gotta get more information about that, but I'll check it out. Now, the other game, on the other hand, that's coming out this summer, which is good. This right here, Sonic Mania, yeah, this one is a definite buy. I am gonna pick this up. I like the whole. I mean, this continuation of Sonic and Knuckles to me. I like it. There are a couple of games, of course, it's old, but I am gonna be picking up Sonic Mania on the Switch because I want that game is something that is. I have played. I mean, I have Sonic collections on a 3DS, so. And I've played a couple many times, of course, but to have that and see how it feels, yeah, Sonic Mania is a buy for me. Now, this right here, I don't know. It piques my interest. Again, another game that's different is It's basically like a Bomberman mixed with Mario, because you have the ground pound. So it is something different and unique, and I will keep an eye out on looking on that. Now, this one right here is a check for me because I was gonna pick this up on the Vita. So if they did a good port, I might pick it up for the Switch. It depends. I still think because I want to pick the first one up, I gotta pick the first one up on the Vita because I didn't pick up 1 or 2. 2 just came out just a while ago, so I don't know. I gotta see how it works out. But I was gonna pick this up on my PlayStation Vita. So now it's coming out July 25. I'm gonna I'll pick up the first one, then maybe to the second one in that regard. So this one it's up there in a buy, but I didn't know which platform I get it for. So we'll see how that works out for me. I think I'll pick this up, but no time soon. This guy complete. I've seen some people playing it, and it looks kind of just wacky and unique and fun. I would like to take a shot at it, but no time soon at this point. I'll wait maybe a year or so. Sorry that it is, but for right now I'll just wait for this guy to complete 5. I think I'll wait a little while. And it's Puyo Puyo Tetris, of course, is coming out. The demo's already out. If y'all want to enjoy it, go ahead. It's a pique my interest. Not really a buy from right now, but it might be because it's something different again. And I ain't know when last I played a Tetris game. And have the Puyo added to it, it might be a cool standing to it. That's why I said Puzzles and Dragons. So I like the puzzles and stuff because I was saying there may no been puzzle, like I said, Puzzles and Dragons, but one of them I like. Still gotta beat that damn game too. Shit. Which is ridiculous. All right. Again, this right here, not thinking of course, I'm not going to buy it. But this, again, people keep on forgetting Nintendo is a family-centric company. This is for the family. This is for mom, dad. As you can see, they put together and they play for a virtual Monopoly. Not for most gamers, but it's not, again, this was never meant to most gamers. This is for the family-centric people. Grandma and grandpa might be playing this with their grandkids. So I'm not looking at it as a bad thing to me, which is weird. Other people be like, oh, well, I'm going to say, yeah, it's not for me in that regard. Now, I got this on the Wii U, so I'm going to leave that to a degree. Really, I don't know what to see. I got to see what it really pump out of it. I need to see more of it because, again, I do respect Michael Lassell, and I do want to help him out, but I have this for the Wii U, so we'll wait and see how that works out. A very hard and very ridiculous platformer, but I like it. Very good game. Now, THQ Nordic brings 2 games. Now this right here, Shinomura XC. I love Sprite knows this. I do like shoot 'em ups. So I mean bullet hells and stuff like that. So this one here is also a pickup for me because and also it's from Grasshopper Manufacturers, which is basically Suda 51's studio. So yep, this is a buy for me as well too. I like it. Now Battle Chasers Night War looks unique enough, but I gotta say I don't want to burn myself on all these RPGs these guys are throwing out. It really is. It's weird, but I like the art style. I like what's going on the screen. So that's a piqued my interest. Not really there. Now you have this one was a shocker to me. I never expected this to come up. Payday 2. I'm surprised, but yeah, Payday 2. For those out there who wanted this game, and I have it on the co-op and everything on it, that you want co-op play, have fun at it. Not my cup of tea, but I know a lot of people out there I've seen people on Google Plus saying I'm happy that this is coming to them. So hey, go up there just like with shoot, what's the name of the damn game? Just like Elder Scrolls. I hope you guys get it. You enjoy it. You love it. Nothing wrong with that. Unlike other people, like I said, just because the game is not interesting to me, I don't play that crap. I like to have again the bigger net so we could keep the gaming industry vibrating longer and longer to go. This right here is not basically a pick for me as well too. But there might be people out there who like Pac-Man Arcade Edition. Again, I saw a couple of people on Google Plus was looking forward to this. So Namco Museum. Not gonna be for me, but again, it's for other people out there. Now the Nintendo standalone, like some people's gonna do this, some people's not. It is $89. A lot of people don't like that. Basically $90, so I understand that. For me, it will work. Like I said, I have to pick up a Switch for my sister, so technically speaking, we might get a dock. We might get a dock because we can put one in the living room if we're like downstairs chilling and we cooking food or I'm eating whatever and we want to play games and have it there and put it on the screen TV. And then you have the game room where I'm in right now, and of course she could put it in her room so she could play the game. So we might buy a dock. It's a slight chance we might get one. And I'm liking how they giving Splatoon right here for the Wii U one more ramp up for people out there who's still playing the game right now. And I have not played the game in a while. I have played the game after the final Splatoon Fest, but I like this right here. Give you a little qualifier. Have fun for people out there who want to have fun about it, and enjoy the last bit of Splatoon before it's done. Before Splatoon 1 is in the books, and Splatoon 2 is right there. So right now, that's something that's pretty cool to me, and I mean, I'm happy that they're doing stuff like that. Okie dokie. So let me go back to the up top and try to. Damn, you guys have been writing so much. I gotta try to keep up with you guys. Okay, let me see. What up, Wednesday 20? I'm seeing videos of people thinking that the Sonic character is Bubsy. How did they come up with that conclusion? I don't even know myself. Unless they're trolling people, they must be. Okay, and I don't need that kind of trolling in the chat. That country bastard. Where's Mother 3 and F-Zero for Nintendo, whatever. I'm curious. Do you think that the consider Pandora's Tower for the new 3DS? Huh. That's a good question, Quan. I really can't answer that question. It would be cool if they do it, but I have no recollection of anybody saying anything like that from my connection, so I can't say. But it will be cool to have it there. Let's see. Yep, I know what you're gonna do, Sprite. You're gonna sell your Mario Kart Wii U to get the deluxe version. Hey, like I said, it's your money, dude. I like anybody else. I don't care what you do with your stuff. It's your money, your life. You do with it what it is. What up, Dave Fitcher? And I gotta answer a question. Yeah, I know you're gonna say that dumb thing, and everybody did say that. Senora Cargo, you what? I mean, I got it from Jay, I got it from you, I got it from Doc, I got it from Sprite. Yes, Senora Cargo is coming to the Switch in Japan. Hopefully, and then mostly when it comes, most of them always come to the West. I'm happy it's coming to the Switch. I hope, unlike you freaking weirdos, I hope they have, just like the 3DS, they have a toggle switch to turn that stuff off so I can enjoy the game, because I love the hack and slash battle mechanics of the game. That's when I play the 3DS, I take off all that the pervert mode. Excuse me. I take off the pervert mode. I don't need it. I want to play, I want to do combos, hack slash, have fun with the game. So sorry, that I play the game not the way that the designer of the game wants it. For people that don't want to do it, it just after a while, I like to just stay in the action and have fun with it, and that's what it was. So yeah, I hope they got an option to take off all the stuff, and of course that perverted jiggle physics with the damn HD Rumble. Oh Lord, I don't even know what they're gonna do with that crap. It is what it is. Japan is weird, and some of you guys over here is weird as hell too. But whatever floats y'all, freaky boats. Dang, Panda Tau, but how will they do the aiming of the claw in the 3DS? Huh? Good question. There are ways they could do it. Clearly, they get a dual screen. You could do certain things. So again, we'll see how that works. I mean, I don't even know if that's in the works yet. So I don't want to put up ideas, knowing what could be with the Panda Tower. The goalpost moving is infinite. Whatever. F-Zero is more important than playing online. Maybe so, CB, but they wanted Nintendo to get with the times. Well, there you go. Exactly. Showed me a bottle of water up here. But yep, that's what's going on. Were you able to ask Nintendo to put the deluxe content on the Wii U as DLC or updates? No, it was not, Josh, and no, they're not gonna do it. Nothing comes up to say that they would do it. They're trying to push the Switch. I can't deny them from doing that. Again, I understand that it sucks, and don't get me wrong, it sucks for people out there that this is happening like that, but like I said, Spread has his way of doing something. Like I said, he's selling his Wii U version for that, and Nintendo is doing it this way. You get the battle mode and put it more efforts into this one right now, because you don't even know. I think the eShop for the Wii U and the same thing for the 3DS might stay around for about a year, and after a year they're gonna shut it down. I think that's what's gonna happen. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, they're going to push the new console. That's where the sales at. That's where the money's at right now. That's what they're going to do. No, we do not want to make no change or position to bring F-Zero back. CB, no. All I know is I want a proper sequel to Chrono Trigger. I'm thinking, and I'm talking to you, Square Enix. Well, that's the Square. You're right. You got to talk to Square. And again, we see if this Square is up to Square to also make the decision to break the Secret of Mana collection over to the western part of the world. I kind of hope they do, because again, if not, just like Nintendo's doing Dragon Quest 1 and 2, which is weird. I didn't see nothing about Dragon Quest 1 and 2 Heroes coming over here, which it is because Nintendo's publishing it. So maybe Nintendo needs to publish Secret of Mana 2 translation over here as well too, so they can get their money for it. Seeing about the Trinity Mario Kart, I'm the happiest man on earth. Hey, good for you. Happy that I said you get the characters you like. Unfortunately, I think the approach will not help you go. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're answering that question. See how it is from a competitive standpoint. Ultra Street Fighter 2 is what? Again, I don't care for that. I play games for the fun, dude. I don't care for that that stuff right there. Well, they abandoned the series. They ain't abandoning the series. I think they're gonna put a. They are gonna put a the FC on the Switch. But again, it all goes with sale. That's how it always works. If people want to buy it, they buy it. If people don't buy it, they buy it. Just like with Star Fox. People say they're gonna buy stuff, they don't buy it. So I can't blame Nintendo. And again, most people have never beaten most of the FCO games. The one for Super Nintendo was a pain. Was at the time was okay. Then the one on 64 was that was rough. And then the one on GameCube GX, god dang, that was a difficult game. I beat that once and I never looked back to that game ever again. That was ridiculous. You want a Chrono Trigger 2? I want a Super Mario Brothers RPG 2. We both have the same problem. Square Enix. That's a good one. Yeah, that is that one. Now you see, you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure when you type in Country Bastard, because like you say, "Mash you for the two stupid nostalgia pandering." Well, then you asking for F-Zero for the exact same thing. So you can't say that, man. You can't say it like that. I do wish they had a bundle of all the Neo Geo games in one cartridge. Nah, that's a technically speaking, if you in Japan, there's a lot of Neo Geo games. You guys just know the smattering over in America, but there's a lot of. I don't know if they could do it. Don't get me wrong, they can do it. You're right, but I don't know. That would be that would be a little bit nostalgia. Nostalgia 316 because remember back in the Nintendo days when you had the Action 52 and Action when they had all those games on one cartridge. And only about 15 games out of the damn 52 games was worth something, but everything else was crappy and clones. Maybe maybe that could do that for the nostalgia's sake like that. That'd be cool as hell. More Sonic Generation is never a bad thing though. No, I could say it looked like more Sonic Generation. Now that I see more of the 3D, the 2D version of Sonic to old classic Sonic running. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what they're gonna do with it, but I'm looking forward to it and see how it goes. But if I have to pick, I'll be it's just for me, it's just a wait and see. Cause like when I played Generations, I have to say my most fun game was playing it to the 2D side more than the modern Sonic. Like the on rail stuff is not my on rail running is not my cup of tea. But I'll play it if it's coupled with the 2D thing right there. And like I said, Generations were fun. I got it for my PC and I got it for 3DS and I like it. So excuse me. So I do enjoy it. See. I hang on let's see screen. So let's see. I hear you on that. Square Enix wants Final Fantasy VII and neglect other classics in the library. Hey, again, they buy. Yeah, Quan. I know Quan knows this because like I say what sells sells. That's what makes money out of it. They know people want it. That's what they're gonna sell. Sonic Mania looks smooth animation wise. Yep, like I said, that is a game that I might pick that up within the week. I still want to hear what's going on, but I don't. That's not a day one purchase for me. But I am going to pick it up within the week. Mania just looked like the fun game that I want to play. Remind me of a checkerboard game, Mario 64 project. Yeah, it does. It really does do that, Sprite. And again, you can't ask for nostalgia and say it's a cash in, then ask for a nostalgia game and when it's a cash in. CB, you gotta be careful when you say stuff like that. That's contradiction. Pre-order attention next week. Can't wait. Yes, Sprite's gonna get that. Let's see. Capcom needs to get off the asses and make a Breath of the Fire. And that's big to mobile. Well, again, You got a lot of coupons. Quan, you gotta go to Breath of the Fire, then you gotta go Capcom, then you gotta go Square and knock on their door and tell them, hey bitches, make some games. That's all I can tell you. So where's the third party game that Ubisoft promised? Well, they're doing the party games. That's what they're doing. They're doing that Monopoly game is by them, and of course you got Dust Dance, and then you have that Ubisoft is doing that sly stuff for family to what they're doing what they could sell for now and see what happens. They're testing the water, which is what they do what they gotta do. I ain't gonna against that. Shinmora looks nice. Yep, I do like it. Like I said, Shinmora is a game because I do like those kind of beat 'em ups. I rather have shoot 'em ups than first person shooters. Yeah, well, like I said, yeah, Payday did shock a lot of people. I did not even saw that coming. Payday 2, I was like, what? But if it's a port and they have low expectations in sale, they can make money off of it. I hope they really do. I'm not gonna be negative about it. It'd be cool if they make you use the Joy-Cons to shoot the guns and stuff, like how they used to do with the Wiimote, but I doubt they went that far. If they did that, that would intrigue me a little bit more. But no. See, why aren't RPGs selling on the PlayStation 4? It's Sony used to having a market share. What? Aren't selling? I can't say they aren't selling because games Persona 5 is selling, and Final Fantasy 15 sold on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox, and Kingdom Hearts is coming on the PlayStation, and the Xbox got canceled. Well, I could be wrong now. They might put the one on the Project Scorpion, for all I know. So they might put Kingdom Hearts 3 and Project Scorpion. They did say they canceled it for the Xbox One. But again, I don't have no hard evidence about that, so we'll see how that works out. I'd rather have championship. Nah. Nope. I hate that word. And bye-bye. Let me see. And bye-bye. So Winston 20, here we go. Nice, all cool. So we have all these cool things going on with the Switch. So we have, of course, other stuff we're gonna bring up right now, which is, of course, we have the two games that it will talk about. So let's go to. Let me see if I can bring it in. Do they have it here? Bingo. So let's talk about ARMS. Now, this one, again, is on the intrigue list, and I am very happy about this. I am happy about this. This right here is pretty cool, and I'm going to put this into the list of games that I'm going to be picking up because I like the whole thing. A new style of controlling, a new style of moving things around. I like that, using the motion controls. I'm enjoying this. So I'm liking how they got the different characters, and of course I love how they tend to always do the joke with "my name is Biff," and you look at his face and stuff like he's looking up. Clearly, like he said, I love the part. Like, oh, River Girl is my River Girl is my what do you call it? Is my idol. But I love how this you could use a different style of fighting, and of course the game they give you the elements to the game. They show you right there: ice, explosion, stun, blind, wind, and you could mix and match. So it has strategy. So I'm liking that. My fam and my family enjoying this. Including the little stuff like that you do the training. So yep, I'm down with this for sure. So you get. I like to let it make sure that you get used to the game. That's the thing about it that is very intriguing to me. So, and of course, not surprising. I'm happy that they showed off a new character, which of course is Oh, give me a second. I'm trying to work my eyes right there. Ah, we have a new character, of course, Min Min, which have of course have that. Which I like how they made her into like she has the dragon as her charge up move, and also she has the her dodge attack is basically the kick down you know anything. So I love the joke. He's like, don't think just because it's called arms, don't forget about the kicks now. So and because she looked like a nice quick get in get out quick combo person. So and again, arms is a game that is a new IP that I am gonna like I said play. I like new ideas, new gameplay. So it's a pickup for me and my family. So we're gonna enjoy that. New chick, I'm gonna be maining her. Like, well, again, Min Min, yeah. Like, I mean, Min Min. Like, that's what she doing. And I like how they have the little like you get like a stat boost and difference at the end if for each character. So I like they put the time into the game. This thing has more strategy than what it is. Now, the thing I was surprised of course, was the whole what do you call it? The kind of look like it's gonna be like freaking like it's gonna be like kind of like reminds you of damn what's that game again? Project Cross, not Project Cross. I'm saying Power Stone. That's what I'm saying. The Power Stone. Cause you have the 2-on-2. This oh man, that would be ridiculous. Holy crap! You got to keep your wits around you and everything. So I like how they put that addition in there. So that's pretty freaking crazy. That's coming out on the 16th. Like Nintendo just releasing games. Like the summer's locked down with a bunch of games that you could pick up for your Switch and your 3DS. So man, the wallets are hurting. The wallets are hurting. That's the one thing that killed me. The wallets are hurting. But hey, I agree with you. The game does need Little Mac. It screams. It has to have Little Mac in the character, in the what do you call it? In the character list. He has to. They gotta put Little Mac in there. He got maybe he's the boss or something. He has to be in there. Oh yeah, I forgot. Me and you talked about this, Anderson. Yeah, or put Lanky Kong. Me and Anderson talked about that last night. Put Lanky Kong in there. Cause that would be funny to have Lanky Kong because he has the long arms to go out there and fight. So why not? Give him another game other than Donkey Kong 64. That'd be a better way of doing it. So arms, yep. Where's Dalzim? You know what? That's pretty cool too. You're right. Why not? Why not? Put Dalzim, put Lanky Kong in there. Who else had that kind of situation with long arms and stuff like that? Well, forget you too, Donkey. What you don't like? I like Donkey Kong 64. You bastard. Courtesy of Sprite. Stretch Armstrong. Why not? If they could get it from, I forgot what cartoon. Stretch Armstrong. I mean, what put him in, or maybe Fantastic Four. I don't know. I'm just joking around. I am just joking around. But they're gonna be more characters. They're gonna unveil, but it's coming out very quickly. So again, hey, if you don't like it, not a fan of it, that's cool, Kanoshi. I like the game. I enjoyed it when it first came out. Still love the ending battle of fighting King K. Rool in the boxing ring with all that stuff. Luffy, there you go. I forgot about Luffy. Exactly. I forgot about Luffy too. But yeah, like I said, I love the ending battle with King K. Rool. You got to go through all of them, and you have to fight him for that way. That was pretty cool to me. I enjoyed the ending battle of DK. If DK4, it had a lot of collectathon of it. I understand, and at the time, people got burned out because you had Mario Kart, Mario 64, and you had so you had Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Conquer the Bad Fur Day. You had a bunch of games that was just rolling on all that stuff. So, but again, the ending battle for Donkey Kong, the final boss, King K. Rool in the boxing ring, that was, to me, I like that. That was pretty damn good. So last but not least will be this will basically be this right here. Of course, Splatoon 2. Once again, Nintendo did what they normally do, which I like. They have fun introducing these games to the people. That's what I like about this. Like, they take their time and put this stuff into production. That's why many people was like, I was seeing videos of people like, oh man, why was that guy on the stage for the Switch doing that stupid pose and acting silly? Because it's gonna be a meme, and it is a cool meme. I love that. I love that people are having fun with a game. That's when you see people having fun with the game and enjoying making the game with fun. That means that the game is automatically, to me, in a way, is fun, and they put passion into the game. So I love the whole cheeky, old school, old school. They even got the lines and everything, the VHS kind of lines and stuff, and for it. Love it. I love the way that they do it. And I'm happy that they brought back the whole using the research lab team setup thing again. So, as many people have said, this is basically the zombies from Call of Duty. And I can see that, and it is look like that. So hopefully the rewards that we use is pretty good. In a way, I personally hope that you could do this with bots because everybody says needs bots in the game, and I think they do. I would love to if they do that in a regard, but if it has to go because I played the zombie game and whatever on Call of Duty, or the zombie one, or the other one called whatever it was in Black Ops 2, and man, I hate fighting. I hate fighting. You call it, because it's funny. I played the game and it got annoying because people like to do the whole. You see, in real life, we said it again. In real life, yes, you're going to be sniping. You're gonna be, stake out and do stuff like that. But if we're gonna attack people, you don't bring them to a chokehold. You don't know what's going on. So I like the way. And when I was playing that game, I was bailing out people who had more skill points and had more thing than me, while I'm the person who's barely got any skill points who gain more points than them. But this right here, of course, you have Dr. Feelgood and Eskimo and maybe Anderson and stuff that will take part in it and see what's going on. Because again, I'm not a online multiplayer person, but this will be, check it out, because depending on what the rewards will be, we want to see what the rewards will be so we could, do it. But I'm liking it. And right now, like on you guys' screen, it looks messed up. On my screen, it looks really good. And I know when you put this color on that color on your TV, the direct feed. Oh man, it's gonna look gorgeous. It's gonna look gorgeous because Splatoon was that in comparison, but it looked like they turn up the notch, and of course now it's gonna be the resolution has gone up. So yeah, they're gonna make the game a certain way. So I'm liking it. So new mode, something different to play. Other than that, of course, we saw that they talking about they talk about right here where they have the octolins. Let's see anything in there that's in no. Oops, wait. They have the octolins. That's what I'm looking forward to see. So we'll see how that goes in, because I think they're making the revenge march back or something like that. So can't wait to see what the story mode is. And I agree with Mr. Red Fox. I hopefully they do some what do you call it? Hopefully they do some hopefully they do some what do you call it? The story gets a little bit longer. They basically get a little bit longer, of course. So the story mode could be long, and we could have some fun with the story mode, because that's most, like I said, I enjoy the story mode. I played it like 3 times, so that's what I want to do with the game, of course. So let's see. We'll talk about that. And I said I like the amiibos. I gotta say I'm liking how the new style of the amiibos coming as well too. Like I like how you have the leggings to the pants and stuff, like the new styling. So I'm liking how they kicked it up a notch in the styling in the game. So I wonder if they're gonna be still shirt, pants, hat, or they're gonna do way more than that this time. That part I don't know, and like I said, I'm waiting to see what would happen to it. So that'll be awesome in that regard. Of course, you would think System Shock 1 and 2 would be awesome in the Switch. Quan, well, like I said, hey, talk to people. Hopefully, get it out there if they can. We have also, let's see. Let's see. We have the Amiibos coming out. I like all that. I could have like this little part right here. That was pretty cool right here with the dual squelches. But again, I like the whole premise of that. And of course, we know the game is coming out July 1st. So again, it's really crazy how they are knocking all these games out. Bam, 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 bam. Amiibos coming out. The summer is basically locked on games. So if you can't see like one or two or three games in all those games that they just showed you, well, man, again, your taste is that certain way, and it's cool. If you see it and you thought this was boring and nothing intrigued to you, hey, have fun at it. Because again, you have the Fallout, the Fall 2, you have Senua Kagura as well, and then you have coming as well that they didn't talk about, of course. And then you have a next game coming out next month, which is NBA Playgrounds. And I have to admit, game looks all right. I am intrigued by it. I'll still wait about 2 weeks after the game come out to make sure everything's running smoothly. It's published by Mad Dogs, and basically these guys worked on I think it was Sabire Interactive, whatever. They've done some games, going Halo Online Wars, something like that too. So they did other games, but it looks fun. It's $20. I hope that they put the same love and cherishment into the game and make you feel. Cause it looks like an NBA Jam. It looks like an NBA Jam. I can't say feel because I ain't played the game, but it looks like the NBA Jam. It looks like it's gonna be a cool NBA Jam, and it's really gonna be fun to see. So can't wait to play that game as well. So I was saying that because at first you just saw a trailer, you didn't see the gameplay. You seen gameplay now of the video, so it's gonna be kind of what do you call it, like a game to see out. Now another thing that I was surprised this next, I got 10 more minutes, so I'll wrap it up in 10 more minutes, which is good. So another game I saw that was pretty, not game I should say, sorry. Another thing I saw was I'm seeing a lot of people now. Two people that I've seen, Robert Review and of course Francis of Play Sense or OJ. It's like they did two videos this week talking about how the Wii U, talk about how exclusive matters and how the game playing and everything else. Whatever, Sprite. I already told you already I would buy the game, but I hope you got a freaking what do you call it? How you call it? I hope I got I forgot what you call that thing. Dang nabbit. I lost my train of thought right there. Oh, that you could take off the daggone jiggle fixes and all. I don't care for that stuff. I just want the fighting game itself. That's what I wanted to say. So I already talked about it. So we have all so Senra Kagura, I am happy with it. Again, I saw that again that's coming out for people out there want to play it on PC. The game that I've been playing on my PlayStation Vita, Trials of Cold Steel. The first game is coming out of the PC. I say check out reviews for it, of course. It's a really good game. I would say get Trials of Cold Steel. I'm not gonna lie to you, it has a nasty cliffhanger, so it's up to you if you want to ever try to. Really? But it is coming out of PC, so Trials of Cold Steel. Trials of Cold Steel is coming out on PC, and like I said, I played on the Vita. I'm playing Trials of Cold Steel 2 on the Vita right now, and I'm enjoying it. Has its own awareness about it, but hey, it is what the game is all about. So you have that. Now I have to say something as well too. Like I said, it's funny that, like I said, I saw Rob the review, saw playing since, like I said, OJ's thing talking about exclusives, and they're bringing up how exclusives matter and how that the console and the Wii U didn't sell, but the exclusives is what made money for the Nintendo. Like again, something I've been saying from the last 2 years, being on this side of YouTube. The software is what matters. Like I said, right now we're gonna have what do you call it? The Xbox Scorpio shown at E3. Let's see what happens. And again, there's a lot of games that did not really. There's a lot of games, of course, that Nintendo did not show in this direct. Mostly they took care of April, May, all the way up to July. And they had some games that said they're going to pull out in holiday season or fall. So, like I said, they took care of all the games up to now, up to July. And then E3 might take it to the rest of the year. So let's see how that goes either the year, or they might just do something simple for that, then do a direct to the year. So you have all that set up. So with that said, and also we saw that Platinum Games has put Bayonetta on PC, which everybody out there the fun for it. Bayonetta is, they'll have the whole 4K resolution. It's going to be all that stuff. It's not really going to sell on PC because of how the market is. We already for this, and the thing about it is, I went to the Art Institute and we looked at we played a game. We played a game to see the resolution jump or whatever, and it was funny as hell. Like it sharpens up a little bit of some of the textures. That's about it. But because Kame and them use a filter to give it a stylized look, 4K resolution, when they bumped the 4K resolution of it, when you got a 4K resolution, it doesn't look no bigger difference from 1080p to 4K. It didn't make that big of a difference. So people want that, go right ahead. But because of the filter that's on the game, it didn't pop off that much. Now they're gonna be people out there gonna mod it to clear that up, because you could do that now that the code is too. You could write the code up now through the game. And the sad part about it, people are gonna hack it, code it, mod it, and sell the mods, of course, so they don't have to be through the game, which is messed up. But but we already know for Sprite and Derek and all this stuff, it's not for them. But you already don't know. The first mod of Bayonetta on the PlayStation, on the PC, is going to be a nude mod for these perverts, which is sad. I wish you guys could someday touch a real woman for real, because y'all are weird. But that's what they're going to do. They're going to make just like they did with Street Fighter 5, sorry. They're going to do a nude mod for some weird reason. So it is what it is in that regard. It's gonna be funny, but they're gonna do it. So you have that set up right there. So, but they have good games coming. Like I say, have good games coming out. And I have to say this. I want to tell this quick story. Like I said before, I got 3 minutes, so I'll do it. I did find a way to neglect the Blood Moon in Zelda, but of course the karma came back and beat my ass, and basically I learned the hard way. So if you're playing a bowling game up in the Snow Mountain while the Blood Moon's coming out, and you play it until like 12 o'clock in the morning, the Blood Moon's effects don't take hold. Like you don't get the cutscenes, and nobody regenerates. But it does bring, it messes with the internal clock a little bit. That it does bring it up faster and faster. And I paid with that by going to a place where I went to the I went to the Forgotten Temple, and man, holy smokes. I went to the Forgotten Temple, and it was a bunch of guardians in there, and I took down. I was like, "Oh yeah, 5 guardians pointing at me," and I took down the guardians, and then of course, because you can't see the sky, the Blood Moon came up. The Blood Moon came up, and because I couldn't see it, it just came true as we call it. I got caught in that. Of course, the cutscene happens, and all the guardians I took down because I was so far into the temple got regenerated, and all 6 of them pointed their beams at me. I'm like, son of a bitch. I was like, damn it. And it got so quick. So yeah, only when I heard the music and I saw the little red flicks coming up, like, oh no, not really. Damn it. Son of a gun. They're gonna do this right now. And I was like, man, and yep. I got it like that. So I found a way to do it, but like I say, it just changes the eternal clock to come more to bring up the the Blood Moon more faster. But like I said, still playing the game, still getting most of the stuff in the game. Not yet. I see Mr. Red Fox has already beaten the game. You could check his video out about it. Also, Bernie Takashi already beat the game and he talked about it. Me, I'm still a long ways from it. I'm enjoying the game. I'm still enjoying exploring it. That's the most thing about this game I love the most. The exploring is pretty good, and I enjoy it. So, gonna still be playing that game. Still playing Trials of Cold Steel 2, and That's how it's gonna go. So anyway, guys, I'll basically give a shout out to everybody out there that had fun because like I said, thank you for listening to my thoughts about the direct. Again, I hope you guys found games inside the direct that you like. Again, enjoy it. If somebody else don't like it, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Buy the game, it's your money. You do what you have to do. That's what you're supposed to be doing. So that's what I'm saying. Hell, they got games coming on. All like I said, for me, like even me, I thinking I still don't know if I'm gonna buy that game for the Switch or wait for the Vita because I got to get the first one for the Vita. So I don't know yet. Still up in the air. And of course, Trials of Cold Steel 3. They're releasing more tidbits about the game, and I want now. It makes me want to get the game. But hey, like I said, I have no problem. I'll go and buy a PlayStation 4. I get a PlayStation 4 Slim later on in the year or something like that, and play Trials of Cold Steel 3. Of course, SRW Moonwalkers or Moon Dwellers. I think that's what it is. I'll get Horizon Zero Dawn. And a couple more PlayStation exclusive or JRPGs that they intrigue me that I will pick up and play on my console and play on the PlayStation 4. Because again, I just like games. Just have the games, bring the games out. We're gonna have fun about it. That's what it's supposed to be. So shout outs to the Country Bastard. Mr. Red Fox. Santiago 316 Sprite Remix, Kanoshi, Kwame Chu, Josh S, Yang Yao, Double A. Of course, I gotta have to give a float to Terrell 83, Derek Fisher, Winston 20. Hope you guys have y'all got a cool Mail Mint, of course. Let's see. Why did it take so long for Monster Hunter Stories to come to the West? Nintendo needs to wait. It's Capcom. You're wrong, Mail Mint. You're wrong. You know you're wrong for that, man. Shout outs to you too, Mail Mint. You guys are Melmint, you're too funny with that one. That was funny as hell. Oh wait, it's Capcom. Just like how Quan and them got it like, oh wait, it's Square Enix. We'll see what happens. And again, I'm liking how I am really liking how the new SNK with Neo Geo is putting some games on the Switch. Because again, I'm gonna pick up Mark of the Wolves because I want to. That would be a backup copy. I love that game, so I'll pick up Mark of the Wolves. I'm gonna pick up, of course, Sport He Was Perfect. And have fun to that. And without that said, guys, you know what's going on. The usual cast, if whatever, I'll send out something. You guys join in, whatever. Other than that, hope you guys have a good night. Like I say, pick out what the games you have in there. Cause you're gonna say you can't tell me unless you're really that desperate for something. There's got to be a couple of games in that list that's going between now and in July. If you're a Nintendo fan, you're gonna buy. Have fun and buy. So that direct to me was pretty damn good. They talked about software. They had a couple of the hardwares in there. Not surprised, like I said, the dock, the extendable battery for the arms. That's kind of weird, but hey, they put it in there for those people who want that. And of course, a new yellow controller. So it is what it is in that regard. But other than that, man, wish you guys the best of luck. Have yourself a good night, and you know what it always is, man. Remember, there's no perfect games out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy those games on all consoles, even PC. Y'all know what it is. Have yourself a good night. Peace out.